Suddenly, the Earth lost its gravity. The three people were instantly sucked into different spaces. When gravity returned to normal, Lao Bai guessed that disaster would strike again soon. De Zhuang thought, since the disaster was caused by the series connection of the power grid, Lao Bai and the blonde girl also thought it made sense. They immediately went to the explosives warehouse, loaded a truck full of explosives, and set off. Before leaving, Lao Bai saw the blonde girl chatting and laughing with De Zhuang, and felt a twinge of bitterness in his heart. That night, Lao Bai was still unwilling to give up and tried to save his relationship with the blonde girl, but she said, "I just like De Zhuang. He's handsome and strong." Watching the blonde girl truly fall for De Zhuang, Lao Bai's heart died. The blonde girl almost crashed into an oil tanker in the middle of the road. The two quickly got out of the car to stop De Zhuang, who was driving the truck behind them. Unexpectedly, De Zhuang was even bolder and directly rammed through the oil tanker. The blonde girl looked at this scene with stars in her eyes. At that moment, an alarm sounded from the truck. It turned out that the area was filled with radiation. The explosives on the truck might detonate. The three had to get out and walk to investigate. Lao Bai decided to go back to modify the truck, installing a remote control device so that it could drive into the research institute on its own. The blonde girl offered to go with him, but was refused by Lao Bai. But no sooner had he left than De Zhuang and the blonde girl sparked a romance, shamelessly pulling carrots in the tower. At that moment, the explosives truck suddenly rushed toward the power grid. With a huge explosion, Lao Bai detonated his final stubbornness. This was a beach, with the beautiful Saturn visible in the distance. It turned out that destroying the power grid hadn't stopped the disaster. Instead, the explosion left Lao Bai in a dying state, allowing him to escape the disaster again and be transported to one of Saturn's moons. Perhaps he had known all along that blowing up the power grid wouldn't work. But in the lonely, the blonde girl's change made him lose all hope completely. So Lao Bai cruelly left them behind and chose to survive alone. If you were really the last person left on Earth, what would you do?